guys. Good morning, guys. So today we'll be I'll be teaching you guys how to calculate your ovulation day, the very day you ovulate. So for you to know your ovulation day, we cannot overemphasize you knowing your cycle length. You must know your cycle length before you can know your ovulation day. So your ovulation day is the very for those that doesn't know what is ovulation. Ovulation is the release of egg from the ovaries into the fallopian tube for conception to take place. Okay, so if you wish to know your ovulation day, come with me as I show you how to the easiest way to know your ovulation day. First of all, we are using a July calendar. This is a July calendar. This is July calendar. This is July calendar. All right, so in this calendar, for for a woman that have we'll be using example of a woman that have 28 days cycle length. 28 days cycle length. You can have 21 days cycle length. The range of cycle length starts from 21 days to 35. So it depends on your own cycle length. Your own can be 21, 22, 33, even 35. So but what we'll be using today is the example we'll be using is for someone who have 28 days cycle length. Let's assume that the person saw her first period, her first menstrual flow on the 3rd of July. That was the first day that the woman saw her first menstrual flow. So on that 3rd of July, what we'll do is that we'll mark it as one. Mark it as one. On the 4th of July, that is the second day she's seen her menstrual flow. Mark it as two. The third day, we count as three. We keep counting. This is four. This is five. This is six. Hope you can hear me. This is seven. This is eight. This is nine. This is 10. This is 11. This is 12. This is 13. This is 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. For someone who have 28 days cycle length, this is the last day that she saw. This is the last day of her menstrual cycle. Then on the 31st, she saw another period. Another period means a new beginning of another cycle length. All right, so on this 28 days cycle length, if you want to know your ovulation day, what you do, because menses comes 14 days after your ovulation, so what you do is that you minus 14 days from this your whole cycle length, which is 28 days. All right, you minus 14 days from it. Correction, some people will say, I've come across some people saying that whatever is your cycle length, what you just need to do is to divide it by two. No, that is not correct. Okay, what you need to do, whatever is your cycle length, is to minus 14 from it, then you get your exact ovulation day. All right, so what you do now in this scenario, which is 28 days cycle length, will minus 14 from 28. And what we have is 14. So that is to say On the 14th day of this menstrual cycle length is the ovulation day. I don't know if you get me. We minus 14 from 28, which is the cycle length, and we'll have 14. Then we'll trace that 14. It fell on the 16th of July. That is a 14th day of the menstrual cycle length. All right. So this 14th day is your ovulation day. This is your ovulation day. But because this is not 100% accurate, the woman can also still see it on the 15th day of her menstrual cycle length, on the 16th day, on the 13th and 12th. So what we normally do is that we do plus or minus 2. That is to add this day, and also this day, and this day. Did you get that? So then that person can also can see her ovulation on the 15th day of her menstrual cycle, on the 16th day, on the 13th and on the 12th, and also on the 14th. All right. Another thing is that because sperm survive in women's body for 5 days before it dies off, so we start counting from here till 5 days. Because if that person, okay, let's count first. One, two, three, four, five. So these 5 days now, if that woman should have sex on the 8th day of her cycle length, she have high possibility of getting pregnant, because that sperm will still be alive in her body till on the 12th day, which probably she may ovulate that day. Did you get that? And also, if that woman should have sex on the 9th day, the sperm will still be alive even till on the up to the 13th day of her cycle length. And if she probably ovulate that day, she will get pregnant. If she should have sex on the 10th day, just like that. So if you are trying to conceive, yeah, if you're trying to conceive, don't play with these days. 8th day of your cycle length, that is if you have 28 day cycle length. 9th day of your cycle length, 10th day, 11th day, 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16th day of your cycle length. Don't joke with it. All right, take advantage of these days. Okay, so that is that is everything that we'll have to talk about in this cycle length for someone who wants to know her ovulation day. All right, so bye bye. See you in my next class.